How's it going, Internet? It is the broke law student, R. Felix Finch, coming to you, and legal writing is done, sort of. We'll talk about that, but yeah, here's a little bit of an update. It is April 1st, which means I'm in the final month of actual classes of my first year of law school. And with that means soon I'll be picking my classes for next semester. It also means that some of the big tryouts are coming up, and I'll talk about those momentarily as well. There's just a lot going on, so kind of let me update you on life and what's going to be happening from here. So, as I talked about it, as my patrons found out first, I have an interview coming up. Actually, the interview is coming up, by the time this goes on YouTube, it'll have already happened, but on Patreon, it's happening tomorrow. So wish me luck, y'all, or, give me your best energy, because they probably won't have made a hiring decision by then. It is with a personal injury firm, which personal injury is something that I haven't necessarily considered, but because it actually pays something, and they have a bonus for somebody who does videos for them for social media, and I may know a thing or two about doing videos for social media. About doing them well, who knows? But about doing them in general, I can discuss, so I'm hoping that I get picked on this only because it's my wheelhouse, unless some larger offer comes in. But right now I have 0 offers, and this offer would be better than 0, so there's that. We had Barristers. I should have a video on TikTok and Instagram by the time this comes out that shows just a little bit of Barristers. I didn't get as much video as I'd like, but the doctor came down to visit. It was fun. Had a great time. We also grabbed me some suits, because I showed up to a networking event in a polo, and one of the lawyers there saw me and was curious why I wasn't in a suit. And I explained that I have 1 suit. Actually, I now have 2 again because I lost enough weight to fit in my old suit. So now I have 2 suits to choose from, kind of. I'm noticeably smaller, and I will have more suits coming up, and I hope to keep dropping weight over the summer to be able to get more suits. But the person who I went to, the lawyer who called me out on my lack of suit, did tell me where to get some inexpensively, and they were right. It was less than $300 for 3 suits. And which is still a lot more than I have. Again, the doctor got me them as a gift. That's still less than I paid for 1 suit before getting into law school. So let's do it. Let's do this. When it comes to classes, we're getting towards the end. Constitutional law has been interesting. Today I listened to the arguments in Trump v. Barbara, which is the birthright citizenship case. I'm optimistic, but not going to hold my breath until that decision is actually passed. In employment law, again, we're getting close to the end. I'm getting to do some very cool employment things, though, lately. And my classmates who are trying to start the Labor and Employment Law Society have been able to do so. And I'm excited to see what they bring to the next year. I have applied for something with it, but I don't have I don't actually have a position yet, so we'll see what happens. And when it comes to criminal law, we're again getting towards the end. We're talking about self-defense. Again, very interesting doctrine. And with criminal law, I think something that always gets me is there's the role of the jury. And the role of the jury makes criminal law a roll of the dice, because sure, something might meet the elements in your head, but if you can convince even one of the other 12 that it doesn't, it may not go your way. With that, I actually have some practical things coming up with this week, which, again, I'll talk about momentarily. But I finished legal writing. I did my oral argument for my brief. I think it went okay. I think my first one went fine. I'm not happy with it, especially because I did 2 of them in a row and I volunteered for the second one, so the second one wasn't graded. My second one killed. I was amazing. I was awesome. I should not have been judged on that. I should have been judged on the second one alone. I am kind of upset with myself that it ended up working out that my first one was the graded one, because my second one would have boosted me so hard. It's frustrating, and hopefully the curve blesses me this time around. I know the curve giveth and the curve taketh away, so and finally, property. This is the class I'm going to have to do the most studying for because we have a closed book final on it. Going to be digging deep in the weeds. This is probably going to be the class I outline the hardest, that I study the hardest, that I Barbary the hardest. I need a montage. So, for the things outside of class, let's talk about that. This week, and by this week I mean tomorrow, Thursday, I will be trying out for mock trial. Mock trial is doing its thing, so I have to present an opening statement. I think I'm going to do so for the defense because I've been elected as the deputy public defender for the law school. So if any student ends up in conduct court, it'll be up to me to defend them. That will be interesting, and so I figure I should practice doing statements for the defense. I'm going to do one for mock trial and then Friday, after we have a professionalism program, the Marine JAG is actually also hosting an opening statement competition, so I'm looking to do one there as well. I do want to explore more opportunities with JAG, especially if I can get a BCNR completed, or even if not a BCNR, if I can get all my fees paid so that I am good to go, that I am that my slate is clean for rejoining, I again would have to heavily consider JAG. I'm also going to be applying to moot court but that's taking place later. The sign-ups ended today. The moot court competition, I'll see how it goes. I know it's more prestigious than mock trial. I think I might like mock trial more. I've been a witness for mock trial before. It seems more up my alley of what I want to do. But we will find out as it goes along. You will be finding out at the same time I do because I'll come back and report it to you. Next month, there is a write-on for any journals, and I'm going for the practical things first. So if moot court wants me, or if mock trial wants me, I will take that opportunity. If not, I will try to write on to journal, but luckily that takes place after finals. Today's April 1st, so no fooling. I'm going to start outlining today. I'm going to start building my outlines so I don't have to rush towards the end because I made that mistake last semester. And this semester I'm going to remember issue, rule, application, conclusion. I'm going to remember IRAC because that hurt me so much that my on-point analysis were undermined by the fact I didn't take the gimme points. Other than that, I'll be trying to do some things soon with Disbarred the game, which is a card game I have, which is law-based. I'll be checking out some things with whirlybird.law. I'm going to try to film building a case. I need to get myself some Twitch background so that I can do some gaming and not look completely amateur, only slightly amateur. But other than that, yeah, please. And if you are an admitted Emory student and you are finding this video, let me say welcome to Emory Law, class of 2029. I look forward to seeing what you guys have to do because let's be honest, you have the potential to be awesome. You guys had a really rough cycle, a really long wait, but now you're getting to the end of it and just need to prep for the summer. And otherwise, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Patreon.com/thebrokelawstudent or go to brokelawstudent.com. I very much am happy to have you here. I'm happy to talk to you guys. And I hope I have more news coming up about my summer job because right now I don't have one. So peace out, party peoples. I will see you next time.